What's going on, Yeousch Recruits? My name is Patterrz, and welcome back to my Mass Effect 3 multiplayer classes overview. Today I'll be going over the soldier, and don't count him out just because you think he's, boring. The soldier can be really useful. He carries around the heaviest weapons, or he should be carrying around the heaviest weapons anyway. You see vanguards with snipers and stuff like that. It's just stupid kind of stuff you see. But if you're in a good team, you should be carrying on the heaviest weapons. He should be tanking the hits from the lesser class, so the ones with lesser shields and such, like the engineer or the adept, and he's pretty good. So I'll just go over the races you can be as a soldier and what their abilities be and what would I recommend. So the first one is of course the human. The human can be any class, it's pretty obvious. And what they have is Adrenaline Rush, Concussive Shot, Frag Grenade, Alliance Training, and Fitness. So what I think you should do is definitely go for Frag Grenade, because that's really useful. I love the Frag Grenade. Concussive Shot, maybe put a few points in that. I don't really find that useful. It can knock people down. That's really useful for, say, silver and gold, knocking people down, stopping them from hitting you. That's really useful. Adrenaline Rush, yeah, that's pretty obvious. It's what does in the single player, but well, they all are. But instead of slowing down time, it just gives you sort of a power boost and a defense boost, I think. And Alliance Training and Fitness are pretty obvious. As a soldier, I think you should go along the health thing as in the Alliance Fitness, or Alliance Fitness? Alliance Training or Fitness, because it would greatly help you sort of tank hits and stuff like that. Another race you could be is the Krogan. Now the Krogan already has sort of strong shields, but if you make it even stronger, it'll make it a lot better. Instead of going along more of the health thing and rage, which is instead of fitness you get rage, which is pretty awesome. You go inside like a blood rage and it gets such a melee damage boost, it's just crazy. I sort of go along the melee route and the rage, so you can do a lot of damage with melee. And Krogan Berserker, yeah, it's pretty obvious. You just go along with what you want with that. I would definitely recommend getting Inferno Grenade. However, Carnage and Fortifications is not that useful. I don't think it's that useful. I'd rather go with Fortification other than Carnage, because I just really don't find that useful. You might think it is, but I really don't see it. So yeah, we got the Turians next, with the Marksman, the Concussive Shot, the Proximity Mine, Turian Veteran, and Fitness. Now, I would definitely not recommend getting the Proximity Mine, as in my opinion it's not really that great. Concussive Shot, that's just sort of the same as a human. It's okay, but it's not right. Marksman, however, is really useful. It's just basically an Adrenaline Rush, but in the Turian class you're not going to want to be getting the other powers, so you're going to want to spec a lot into Marksman. It's going to really help you out because, well, Turian can't roll, so any benefits over the humans, great. Have a lot of more shield as well, I think. And the Turian Veteran and the Fitness is just the, general things. Now, a strange thing about the soldier is that if you bought Battlefield 3, or if you have Battlefield 3 at any time, I think, I'm pretty sure it's not just pre-order, it's just you have it or played it at one time or another, you get the Battlefield 3 character in the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer. Now, the Battlefield 3 character has Adrenaline Rush, Carnage, Frag Grenade, Alliance Training, and Fitness. Now, it's basically just the same as the human, but it looks different. It looks pretty awesome. It has like the flames coming up the side of the armor, but the rest of it is sort of gray. And instead of Concussive Shot, they have Carnage, which is a lot more useful in my opinion. But it's still, I still go around the Frag Grenade, Adrenaline Rush, Alliance Training, and Fitness and stuff like that. Now, if you have the Resurgence DLC, which is free DLC, so I definitely recommend getting that. You have the chance to unlock Inspector packs, or in the Resurgence pack, which I don't think is on anymore. You have the chance to unlock the Batarian. Now, what the Batarian has is a lot different to the other ones, apart from Inferno Grenade, which has Ballistic Blades, Blade Armor, Inferno Grenade, Batarian Enforcer, and Fitness. Now, Batarian Enforcer is just the same as the Turian Veteran, the Alliance Training is just the same thing, and you know what Fitness is. Just the basic stuff. Now, Ballistic Blades is a lot different. It sort of like shoots out these blades and does like area of effect damage. So if you're in a tight situation, you need to get out of there quick. Say you're facing like Reapers, and there's cannibals, there's marauders, there's brutes all over you. You need to get out of there real quick. You'd shoot that, they'll sort of stagger. I think they'll stagger most people. Maybe not the brutes, of course, but, what can you do? And it'll stagger that, you can get out of there. They also have a lot of shields, although they're not as mobile as the humans or the actually, they're not as mobile as, they're about the same as the Krogan in mobility, which isn't much, I have to admit. I don't think you can roll as them either, which is kind of a downside for that. But with Blade Armor, that's pretty interesting. Instead of Tech Armor, you get sort of Blade Armor. You get the same in the Sentinel. You use that, it sort of like makes blades come out of your armor somehow. I don't know, it doesn't really come out, it just like appears. It's kind of weird. But that's really useful if you're in melee range with other enemies, because when they hit you, you can spec it so when they hit you, it'll hurt them more. Like, it'll deliver double damage back to them, which is really useful if you're fighting, say, Reapers or, you know, Phantom gets too close. It's really useful, so I definitely recommend going down that route for the Batarian. Also get Inferno Grenades. Sort of spec evenly between Ballistic Blades and Inferno Grenades, whatever you want, whatever your preference is. I'm just here to give tips. I'm not gonna come around your house and do everything for you now. But yeah, so that's a soldier. I hope you enjoyed this video. I wasn't very laid out very well. I apologize for that. I hope you enjoyed the video, though. I hope it's helped you a little bit, at least, you know. But yeah, so there's that. Thank you for watching, and more to come. I hope if you enjoyed this, you know. Thank you.